Hi, hello, welcome back to another Onkruid video. Camera in the top left from playing some other games right now, but I don't think it's gonna matter for this game either way, right? Let's get into a little Barbarian with upgraded access game, and we're just gonna go with a nice and quick run. Another unedited run as well, so I need to make sure that I calm down my vocal cords and make sure that I'm able to speak through the entirety of the video. How have you guys been? Me, I've been great. I'm still enjoying Soulstone Survivors up until the last minutes of my life, possibly. I'm really hyped for the full version to come out, and lately I've been getting into trying to complete the game as quickly as possible, which, as you know, involves standing in the bottom corner. Apparently there's something about the game's spawning mechanics that makes this the optimal position to be in, and you might also notice that we deal a bit more damage and have a bit larger attacks from the get-go than usual. That is because yesterday I went on an absolute no-life session in this game to make sure that I completed all the essential upgrades in the skill tree finally. I thought for today, right now we're still gonna go for something just as quickly as possible for a speedrun strat, but I want to introduce a new little challenge in the next episode maybe. I was thinking about two things. Either we could go something in the likes of like a poor man's game or something like that, where we only get to pick from the lowest rarity upgrades that we get served on every level up, or we could go something about a rich man's world or something, where we only get to choose from the highest rarity. So here I would have to pick magnetic, which is exactly what I want to pick because I want experience to be more efficient for now. But both are, I think, valid ideas and would make for a pretty fun run. Maybe the second one, about the rich man's world, maybe that's a bit too easy, but I mean, sometimes you get double magnetic, double blue magnetics, that's fine at the start of the game. Maybe sometimes you get upgrades for skills that you actually don't want to keep and you have to keep them, so that makes it a bit more interesting, but it's all things to worry about in the future. For right now, all I have to worry about is just getting through this run as quickly as possible. My current record is at the sub 9-minute mark, so I'm pretty proud of that. It's like right underneath 9 minutes, so there's definitely still some improvements to be made. Give me something cool. Yeah, forceful strikes. Just stronger attacks in general. Right beneath that 9-minute mark, and some people in the Discord already found it pretty impressive, although I do know for a fact that some people have gotten sub 7 minutes already, and Skeleton Archers is always a big part of that ordeal, a big part of getting there. Skeleton Archers seems to be the most overpowered ability in the game right now. I'm not really sure why, but I guess a lot of people just really like using the ability, and it's strong as well. I don't really think that there's something completely unbalanced and something completely overpowered or things like that. I think in general the game is just a bit easy for now. Sure, I'll go for a swing multicast upgrade. I think the game is just a bit easy once you get the entire upgrade tree filled out, the entire skill tree filled out. I think that makes the game easier with whatever configuration you are playing with. It will just get a lot easier to play, and I don't mind. In the full game, the full release that they are planning on starting the 7th November, they are starting off with a bit of a early access, if I'm not mistaken. They are planning to introduce more difficulty modes, to introduce an endless mode, and that's gonna be really fun. That endless mode is possibly another great thing for this series, actually, for the unedited, more daily type of videos, but then again, it might make the videos a whole lot longer, and that's not necessarily what I'm aiming for. I want them to be short and manageable, so that you can just fit them into your daily schedule whenever you feel like it. Just like you can fit this dick inside of your mouth. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I always wonder whether it will ever get me in trouble, the type of bullshit I'm spewing out on this YouTube channel, because I mean, I think people that are actually providing me with jobs later might just be able to actually find some of the things that I shit out on this channel and might take offense in some of them. I probably also have some unbased takes in some of my videos, or at least some takes that they won't agree with, so it's kind of a hard balance always, right? Between like, should I be careful what I say and kind of put up a facade of being a bit of a pussy and not going into the depths of humor like I normally do, and then again I'm like, no, You know, this channel is a passion project, and I'm gonna make sure that I do it completely the way that I want to. I'm not gonna put up any boundaries for myself. I'm just having fun. And if people can't deal with it, well, then I'm very sorry. Maybe I don't want to work in your space at all. That's a prank. Please hire me, please, I beg you. I want to go to work. I want to have the job search thing behind me. Not that I'm getting bored or anything. I really love having nothing to do, of course, but it's not great for being an adult and paying the bills, that's for sure. I need to get the monetary flow started up. I need to get some money coming in, because otherwise I think we're gonna have to sell our apartment again. We didn't buy it or anything. I mean, we're renting, but you know what I mean. You know the general metaphoric image I'm trying to create over here. And something else I'm trying to create is a quick run, and for now it's going quite well. Let's go for another critical multiplier, so that when our Templar's verdict strikes down on a lord that spawns in a couple of minutes, it will just die instantly. Not instantly probably, but what's your plans for the weekend? It's Friday now, that's why I ask it, even though this video is probably gonna go up on Wednesday or something like that. What are your plans? For me personally, it's gonna be chill. It's gonna be cool, but it's also gonna be chill. I'm headed over to my girlfriend's place because her parents are on vacation, so I'm gonna stay there for a weekend so that she doesn't have to stay alone at her house. And later today, I am probably gonna go to a little fitness adventure with two of my buddies who are regulars at the fitness. I am not really a regular. I am a regular running enthusiast, but not a regular fitness enthusiast. I'm looking forward to it too. They are great teachers when it comes to fitness activities. They always show me like, hey, this is what you should pay attention to, and we're going for this muscle group right now, so you should feel it in here, in the back of your shoulders, things like that. Very specific instructions, and also just friendly encouragement. It's always a fun experience to go with them. I know that they normally go with just the two of them, which is also a lot of fun, I can imagine, but going with the three of us is nice. And it also gives them the opportunity to show off their strong, manly testosterone muscles. Very impressive the weights they can lift. I'm sure for the real fitness fanatics, the real gym boys out there, the weights they are lifting are probably just pieces of cake and it's not impressive at all. But for me, personally, it's impressive to see my friends strive, to see them do what they do in a proficient manner, to see them lift weights that I could not even dream about lifting. I'm a weak, petite, little vulnerable boy. And definitely more of an emotional, feminine side, or in touch with his feminine side male than some others of my gender. And I believe that is absolutely fine. I think it's one of my better qualities, to be honest. I think it really suits me. And it, of course, ties into me studying psychology, presumably, because you need to have a certain level of empathy, a certain level of caring for other human beings. I think if you want to get into this line of work, you need to be able to listen to other people for the entire day and keep being interested. And it's something I can definitely do. My girlfriend might tell you otherwise, because she can sometimes maybe have the feeling that I'm not really listening to her, but that's just because I don't care what she's... No. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Dangerous territory. And that's not true at all. Very much in love every single day, of course. Not that she watches this so I could actually say what I want. Maybe the only downside of this girlfriend situation I have going on right now, she's not even a fan of my YouTube channel anymore. I mean, it doesn't break my heart or anything. I'm completely fine, of course. But yeah, no, it's fine. We're gonna spend a nice weekend together. What else is planned? On Saturday, we're gonna have dinner at my parents' place, my folks' place. And afterwards, we're gonna go squashing. Squashing with Cool Kid, with Steph, with Berglucht, with the same guy. Or one of the guys that I'm going fitnessing with or to the gym with later today. So it's a sporty weekend. Also still running, of course. And Sunday, we are headed off for a quiz together here in Leuven. So we're headed back to the city where we live. And it's going to be interesting. It's just a bar quiz organized in a bar, something I have never heard of before. Or, well, that specific quiz is one that I have never heard of before. And we are going there with my nephew, or with my uncle, as you will, who is the quizzing fanatic. So it's going to be really interesting to see whether that is a well-crafted quiz, whether it's actually an enjoyable experience, or whether it's a bit lackluster. We are extremely fast, actually. I didn't even notice so far, but we might be able to get sub 9. We might be able to get sub 9 again in this run. And it's amazing, because I feel like I haven't been focused on speedrunning at all, and maybe that's just the key. Sometimes you realize that, right? That just randomly talking about bullshit can help you with your tasks. I noticed this the most probably in running. Sometimes when running, when I'm talking to my buddy that I'm running with, it goes a lot quicker, a lot faster, a lot easier than when I'm on my own and just shutting up, listening to music, listening to a podcast. Both options are valid. Sometimes the talking perspective can just get you out of your own head, you know, because you're thinking about what to say, you're thinking about what the other person is talking about, and that helps you not care about what your feet and the rest of your body are actually doing. So you don't consciously run. You're just in that runner's high, constantly induced by the social characteristics of the situation. If it sounds like I'm rambling for now, that is because I have put on my focus face right now. I have entered my mind palace and my frames per second have dropped significantly. My computer has really been struggling today, so this might not make the most pleasant viewing experience, but I mean, at least I'm getting there. 8:13, we're definitely headed to a sub 9 run. Come on, let's get through this. We got this, we got this. Another critical multiplier. If our Templar's Verdict does some nice stuff right now, it hits the right enemies for a while, we will definitely be able to get sub 8. He's almost here, the Lord is almost here. Where did he spawn? Right over here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We got this, we got this. Just unleash everything. Unleash everything I have. It's a very nice sub 9. Oh, damn. That was actually impressive. That's definitely the fastest time I've ever had, and that's great. That makes it a pleasant experience for you as well, but because you don't have to listen to me any longer. You can just go back to more productive things in your day. Although, I would like to thank you for watching. Look at that. That's something to be proud of. Thanks a lot. See you in the next one. Bye.